Welcome to the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast. The Lions Pride Sports Broadcast is sponsored by Let Bryan Enterprises Family Entertainment be your one-stop shop for your party entertainment needs. If you're in need of balloon twisters, face painters, or bounce houses, just give them a call at 512-846-3334. If you're looking to rent a mascot costume or to hire a children's performer to appear as a superhero, princess, or one of their 85 other merry mascots, reach out to them. Bryan Enterprises Family Entertainment has been entertaining families in Caldwell County for 2 decades. Bozo the Hozo, the Christian Clown, the first entertainer for the company, has entertained thousands at the Lockhart Chisholm Trail Roundup Parade over the years. Family entertainment and family engagement are 2 phrases that are a part of Bryan Enterprises' core values. Whether it's motivational speaking at school assemblies, or writing children's books, or training personnel to engage fathers in the community, children and families are always at the heart of this organization. To find out more about Bryan Enterprises, feel free to check them out on social media or visit their website at bryant-enterprises.com. Changing Faces Barbershop has been serving the Lockhart and surrounding communities since 2009. Head barber and owner Lex Jennings and staff pride themselves on being a hip urban barbershop. For shaves, not only do we hit you with our Precessional Andis trimmers, we offer a close shave and edge up with a straight razor. If you're really wanting to be pampered, let us give you one of our famous hot towel shaves. For cuts, Changing Face barbers are all top of their class and are able to pull off any style, whether it's a mohawk, classic cut, fade, taper, or design. We pride ourselves on our talent, our drive, and want to give our clients the best experience available. For all styles, from the newest trends to old school cuts, our barbers here at Changing Faces have the skills to transform your look and feel. With over 10 years of combined experience, our barbers are on the cutting edge of the barber world. Come by one of our 2 locations, 2000 West San Antonio Street in Lockhart, Texas, and 900 Bug Lane, Suite 115 in San Marcos, Texas. Or go to our website at cfbarbershop.com. When confronted with an auto accident, life can't come to a screeching halt. That's why Chayos Paint and Body is devoted to making the repair process as smooth as possible with their state-of-the-art technology, frequent status updates, and a 24/7 customer service center to help you every step of the way. With our state-of-the-art body shop and paint facility, repairing your car is a breeze. We are fully equipped with a powerful frame-straightening bay, expansive body shop, and our semi-down, downdraft paint booth. Our automotive repair services include everything from oil changes, brake repair replacement, and suspension work to sophisticated mechanical repairs. Whatever your needs, we can offer premium service, affordable cost, and great customer service. These are just some of the differences that make Chayos Paint and Body the best choice for your car's recovery and automotive repair. Hazelet Drilling Incorporated are proud supporters of the community by sponsoring Youth League programs, T-Ball Express, Boys Junior League, Boys Coach Pitch, and Girls Coach Pitch teams. Established in 1978 by George Hazelet, Hazelet Drilling Incorporated was formed to provide quality water drilling service to farms and surrounding ranches. As the company grew, so did the spectrum of services to meet the growing needs of dedicated customers. Today, Hazelet Drilling is the leading water well, oil, and gas drilling company, known for quality work and one-on-one customer service. Hazelet Drilling and Supply is located at 915 Old McMahon Road in Lockhart, Texas. Or you can call 512-398-6682. If you're in need of mechanical care, take your vehicle to Car Care Automotive, located at 1313 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas. Owner and head mechanic Alex Juarez will give your vehicle the care it needs to get back on the road. Alex has over 30 years of mechanic work and is ASE certified. Whether your vehicle is gas or diesel, bring it to Car Care Automotive or call 512-668-4555 to schedule a visit. Mention that you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast and get a free oil change with your automotive repair. If you're ready to lose weight fast, reach out to the Tim Torres Fitness Facebook page and chat with Tim. Tim has helped thousands of people all over the world in person and online through his mobile app and custom meal plans. So contact Tim Torres via Facebook and start losing weight today. Just look for Tim Torres Fitness on Facebook. Vest Auto Detail, located 1 block from beautiful downtown Lockhart, Texas, at 301 South Main Street. At Vest Auto Detail, they offer window tinting, paint correction, ceramic coating, and are considered the best in Caldwell County. When it comes to auto detailing, if you want the best, just book with Vest. best auto detail. Call 512-227-1511 to schedule your vehicle for a visit. Do you suffer with headaches, back pain, or neck pain? Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic's mission is to provide hope, healing, and health to the people of Lockhart and the surrounding area through natural chiropractic care. Dr. Peterson has been voted Best Chiropractor for the last 9 years. Call Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic to begin your path to hope, healing, and health. You can find Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic at 731 South Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, or you can call for an appointment at 512-668-4163. And now, live from the Lions Pride broadcast booth, the original voice of Lockhart Lion Sports, Emilio the Sarge Juarez.
And here we are for the start of Game 12 here on the Lockhart Lions Varsity Baseball Tournament between the Del Valle Cardinals, who is up to bat first, against the Bastrop Bears. Two undefeated teams going up against each other. First pitch on the way, swinging out to the shortstop, down to first, in time for out number one. That ball is going to be grounded out to Conley Boldine. First batter up at the plate was number 9, Roberto Velasquez. That's going to bring up number 21, Aiden Howard. Velasquez is going to be playing second base. Howard's going to be at center field. And in the on-deck circle is going to be the pitcher, number 20, Armando Navarro, who will be pitching for the Del Valle Cardinals today. Howard looks at the first pitch, ball low. Want to welcome you Cardinal fans and Bastrop Bear fans. I'm Emilio Sarge Juarez, bringing you all the live play-by-play action. Swinging on the 1-0 pitch, grounder chopper to second. Little mishandle of the baseball from glove to hand, and Howard's going to reach base on an error. Well, let's go ahead and give that young man a hit right there. And that brings up the pitcher, number 20, Armando Navarro. He's going to be followed up by the third baseman, Joshua Lopez, number 7. Number 2, Diego Sanchez will be playing shortstop, batting 5th. Batting 6th, it's going to be number 8, David Mathiasen, playing first. Batting 7th is going to be number 15, Jordan Rico, catcher. Batting 8th, number 4, Pedro Gutierrez, playing left field. And rounding out the batting order, batting 9th, the right fielder, number 14, Benny the Jet Rodriguez. And Aiden Howard, the batter, the runner on first base for the Cardinals. Ernest Rodriguez says, shout out to all the Del Valle fans sitting out in left field. Want to thank y'all for tuning in and watching the game at the same time as Howard takes off to second on the pass ball. And Howard would be at second base with a hard-hitting Navarro, looking at a 1-1 count. I see you waving out there. Once again, a huge shout-out, not just to the fans in left field, but the fans in right field as well, finding a way to come here and watch the game. But not only that, but tuning in on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast and catch your team playing. As Navarro is at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Howard at second base. Huge curveball. Just a bit high and inside for ball 2 to Navarro. And Andrea Flores chiming in. Let's go, Mondo. Want to give y'all Del Valle Cardinal fans a shout out, especially for yesterday's first game of the day in game number 6 between the Lockhart Lions. After the numbers came in, over 1,600 fans watched game number 6 yesterday morning as the Del Valle Cardinals defeated the Lockhart Lions 4-2 in the first game of the day. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Navarro. And Navarro is going to get hit. And he tried to play it off as he didn't get hit. Wanted to stay at the plate. But fortunately, the umpire caught that, and Armando is going to have to take his place at first. And the Cardinals is going to have 2 runners on the base pad. And that's going to bring up number 7, Joshua Lopez, batting in the cleanup spot. And there's going to be a courtesy runner coming in for Navarro, and that's going to be number 1, Phillips. So Phillips will take his spot at first base. Nobody covering him. He's going to get a nice little lead out there as Howard's on second base. Lopez at the plate. Looking at the first pitch inside for ball 1. Teresa Velasquez chimes in. Let's go Cardinals. Only one out here in the top half of the first inning. On the mound for the Bastrop Bears is going to be number 13, Ian Dildine. Bounces a 58-foot fastball to the catcher for ball number 2. Del Valle Cardinals so far 3-0 in the Lockhart Lions Varsity Baseball Tournament, while the Bears are 2-0. This time a 57-foot fastball for ball 3. And Ian Dildine struggling to find the strike zone here to Joshua Lopez, a cleanup batter for the Cardinals. Got Howard sitting at second base. Phillips, the courtesy runner for Navarro, who got hit by the pitch at first. 3-0 pitch, bat on the shoulder, and Lopez will walk. And that will load the bases full of Cardinals. Lopez at first base, Phillips at second, running for running for Navarro, and Howard at third base. One out, and up to bat is going to be number 2, Diego Sandoval, the shortstop for the Cardinals. Squaring around a show bunt, pulls back for ball 1. So 1-0 count to Sandoval. Bases loaded is going to be high for ball 2. And this will be Del Valle's last ball game for the Lockhart Lions Varsity Baseball Tournament here in Lockhart, Texas, in day number 3, game 12 of the tournament. Sandoval squares around, shows bunt once again. Ball's going to get past the catcher. And Howard's going to score for the first run of the game for the Cardinals. And that'll be ball 3 low and in the dirt. Once again, Del Valle so far 3-0. They played Manor on day 1, defeating the Mustangs 22-0. And then coming back on day 2, defeating the Lockhart Lions 4-2. And then coming back once again in a doubleheader to defeat Hyde Park 12-5, where they are 3-0. 3-0 pitch going to be in the dirt once again, and that'll load the bases as Sandoval will walk. And we'll have a meeting at the mound. As for the Bastrop Bears, they played their first game at 2 o'clock in game number 3 against the Navarro Vikings and won 11-5, and then came back last night for game 7 to take on the Lockhart Lions as Reagan Hibbs threw a masterpiece up there, striking out 11 line batters on his way to a complete game, winning 9-2 over the Lockhart Lions. And Sandoval's going to take his place at first base as the discussion at the pitcher's mound is completed, and Ian Dildine steps back up to the rubber. First pitch is going to be thrown in there for ball 1. One-0 pitch right in there for strike number 1. Andrea Flores says, yay, Don. Maria Gutierrez, go Cardinals today, watching from San Marcos, Texas. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. That's David Mathiasen at the plate. Ernest Rodriguez chimes in, so let's go David Thor's hammer. 1-2 pitch on the way with 1 out. Bases are loaded for the Cardinals. Swinging a drive to left field. Left fielder's going to cap underneath it, will make the catch as he's going backwards, and easily Phillips will score from third base to give the Cardinals their second run on a sacrifice fly to left field. And that'll put 2 runners on the base paths, leave 2 runners on the base paths for the Cardinals. As Lopez is at second, Sandoval at first. Jordan Rico, the catcher, steps up to the plate, number 15, batting in the number 7 slot. They're going to throw it out to first base. They're going to try to say Phillips did not, or left early, and the home plate umpire says, no, he didn't. So Del Valle will remain with 2 outs, 2 runs. As Rico's at the plate, looks at the first pitch, strike on the outside corner. Well, let me crank up the crowd mic for you. Actually, the play mic. There's no crowd in the stands here for the Lockhart Lions Varsity Baseball Tournament. 0-1 pitch going to be called strike right down the middle. And Rico finds himself behind in the count, 0-2. As Ian Dildine looks to get out of this inning, is going to be swing. It's going to be a strikeout, but it's going to get past the catcher. Dildine will get his first strikeout on the books, but Rico is going to advance to first base on the pass ball. And once again, the bases are going to be loaded, as we're going to have a pinch runner or a courtesy runner coming in, Jacob Lopez. Jacob Lopez will be running for Rico. So Lopez will be at first base. Sandoval at second, Lopez at third. A drive to left center field. The center fielder's trying to track it down. It'll get past him to the wall. 1 run will score from third. Round in third once again. Another runner from first base tracking all the way and will score from first. And Gutierrez will have a base clearing double and will advance to third base on the throw home. A 3 RBI double. And the Cardinals breaking it open with 3 more runs to add to their run total as they take the early 5-0 lead here in the top half of the first inning. And that'll bring up to the plate number 14, Ben Rodriguez, as Pedro Gutierrez clears the bases, and he is standing at third base. Got a stiff wind blowing out towards center field, as Gutierrez is going to be looking at the first pitch. Ball outside. Swinging at the 1-0 pitch, fouls it back into the dugout for the Cardinals. Steven Pacheco chimes in. Good hit, Pedro. It was an excellent hit. Finding the right spot in left center field. Getting a 3 RBI double and advancing to third on the throw home. 1-1 pitch on the way. It's going to be low and in the dirt outside for ball 2. The 2-1 pitch is going to go off the backside of Rodriguez, and he's going to go to first base. And that brings us right back to the top of the order, or the lineup, as number 9, Roberto Velasquez, the second baseman, steps up to the batter's box. He grounded out to the shortstop to start the game off. jet at first base. And a drive right past the second baseman. And Gutierrez will score from third. Rodriguez rounding second, heading to third base. And we will have runners at the corner as Velasquez shoots a RBI single out to right field. That brings in Gutierrez. Advances Rodriguez over to third base, and still we're going to have runners at the corner. And that'll bring up number 21, Adon Howard, who singled his first time up at the plate. And on the bobbled pitch from the catcher, Velasquez is going to advance to second base. So now the Cardinals have two runners in scoring position with 2 outs. Howard at the plate. Rodriguez at third base. Huge breaking ball in there for strike one. 1-1 to count. Rodriguez at third base. Velasquez at second. Howard at the plate. They're going to stretch this in and out as Cardinals have batted around here in the top half of the first. Swing and a miss for strike two. A 1-2 pitch from Dildine is going to be low and in the dirt for ball two. Mario Gutierrez chimes in. What a way to clear the bases. Pedro Gutierrez, go Cardinals. 2-2 pitch on the way. He's going to be chopped right by the pitcher. And Howard, with his speed, will make it to first base with an infield single. And not only that, Rodriguez will score from third base. And the Cardinals have put a 7th spot so far here in the top half of the first inning. And that'll bring up the hard-hitting Armando Navarro up at the plate. He was hit by the pitch his first plate appearance. Of course, he tried to walk it off as if he didn't get hit. Howard's going to advance to second base. And once again, 2 more runners in scoring position for the Cardinals. With Velasquez at third base and Howard at second. Open base at first, and they're going to keep Navarro at the plate. One ball, no strikes. Navarro swinging a miss, and the ball is going to get past the catcher and bounce away. And Velasquez will score on the pass ball. And Howard would advance to third base. Another shout out from Lori Mathiasen for David Thor Mathiasen. Says, way to go, David. You can hear the wind whipping through the crowd, Mike. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss from Mondo. And Mondo was looking to take that one out and put it in center field back at Cardinal Stadium. Just a little bit early on the swing. 1-2 pitch on the way. 2 outs. Swing and a fly to center field. Center fielder's underneath it and will make the catch for the third and final out here in the top half of the first inning as the Cardinals slap 8 on the scoreboard in the top half of the first and lead the Bastrop Bears 8-0. And when we come back, the Bastrop Bears will come up to bat for the first time. It'll be Reagan Hibbs, Conley Bodine, and Mason McClanahan to start things off as Navarro will be on the mound for the Cardinals. And we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more baseball here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Chase's Barbershop has been serving the Lockhart and surrounding communities since 2009. Head barber and owner Lex Jennings and staff pride themselves on being a hip urban barbershop. For shaves, not only do we hit you with our Precessional Andis trimmers, we offer a close shave and edge up with a straight razor. If you're really wanting to be pampered, let us give you one of our famous hot towel shaves. For cuts, Changing Face barbers are all top of their class and are able to pull off any style, whether it's a mohawk, classic cut, fade, taper, or design. We pride ourselves on our talent, our drive, and want to give our clients the best experience available. All styles from the newest trends to old school cuts. Our barbers here have the skills to transform your look and feel. With over 10 years of combined experience, our barbers are on the cutting edge of the barber world. Come by one of our 2 locations, 2000 West San Antonio Street in Lockhart, Texas, and 900 Bug Lane, Suite 115 in San Marcos, Texas. Or go to our website at cfbarbershop.com.
All right, and we are back for the bottom half of the first inning, and we've had enough baseball in the top half of the first to last the whole game, as the Cardinals put up 8 in the top half of the first inning off of 4 hits. And if you could believe it, no errors committed by the Bastrop Bears, and we are here for the bottom half of the first inning as the Bastrop Bears are going to get an opportunity to make something happen, as Armando Navarro is on the mound for the Cardinals. And up to bat first is Reagan Hibbs, who did a great job last night against the Lockhart Lions, striking out 11, swinging at the first pitch. Shortstop's getting up underneath it. It'll make the catch for out number 1. And that was sent sky high. So the first pitch from Navarro is going to be swung on, get 1 out. That'll bring up number 4, Conley Bodine, the shortstop, as Reagan Hibbs is at center field for this game. And the on-deck circle is going to be number 1, Mason McClanahan. First pitch is going to be in the dirt for ball 1. Rounding out the batting order for the Bastrop Bears is going to be the third baseman, number 22, Wyatt Hamilton. Batting in the 4th slot, batting 5th, playing right field, number 5, Austin Tombola. Batting 6th, playing second base, number 11, Elijah Vaquera. As the 0-1 pitch going to catch the outside corner for strike 1. Batting 7th and playing first, number 21, Reed Kovar. Batting 8th, number 9, Hayden Aston. He's going to be the designated hitter, and he'll be batting for number 13, Ian Dildine, who's the pitcher. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. And rounding out the batting order, playing, he's going to be the catcher. Batting 9th, number 10, Zach Lee. And I know y'all can't see it on the screen, but that wind is whipping to straightaway center field, as this backstop is taking a beating from this wind. And I even moved the crowd mic away for the wind, and it's still catching it. The 1-2 pitch going to be high and inside for ball 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out to Conley Bodine, and he's going to foul that one off of his leg. And count will still remain 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Bodine's going to walk it off. Not even going to rub it and step back into the batter's box. Looking at a 2-2 count. And that one's going to go off his backside. And he will reach base, getting hit by the pitch. And that'll bring up number 1, Mason McClanahan, up to the plate. So after Bodine fouls one off his leg, he takes the very next pitch in the middle of the back. But he'll make his way to first base. As McClanahan steps up to the plate, he'll be playing left field for the Bastrop Bears. All right, pitch out, attempt out to first. Was slow and easy out there. First pitch to McClanahan is going to be outside for ball 1. Once again, I want to thank all you Cardinal fans and Bastrop Bear fans tuning in. 1-0 pitch is going to be outside for strike 1. It's going to catch all of that corner. One pitch. It's going to be a pickoff attempt out to first base. That'll make the count 1 ball, 1 strike still. One pitch on the way. It's going to be low and outside for ball 2. They're going to catch the runner sleeping at first. But I tell you what, the speed of Bodine, and he's going to make his way to second as he was caught hanging off a little bit too far off of first. Good throw down to first base, but not fast enough to get to second as Bodine's able to beat the throw. And he will be at second base with a 2-1 count to McClanahan. The 2-1 pitch going to be low and outside and to the backstop. And Bodine will advance to third base on the pass ball. And the count will be 3 balls, 1 strike to Mason McClanahan. One pitch on the way is going to be swung on and missed. And that'll make the count full with 1 out. Here in the bottom half of the first inning as the Bastrop Bears have a runner in scoring position. And we readjusted the score on the scoreboard. It is Del Valle 8. And not 9. Full count pitch swung on and down to center field, and that'll be an RBI single for McClanahan. And that'll make the score Del Valle 8, Bastrop Bears 1. And that'll bring up the third baseman, number 22, Wyatt Hamilton, in the cleanup position. As McClanahan finds himself at first base after the RBI single. First pitch is going to be called ball. So Hamilton is going to be looking at a 1-0 pitch as Navarro steps off the rubber. Looking to reset himself. All right, Hamilton steps back into the batter's box. McClanahan at first base with an RBI single that scored Bodine. Curveball in the dirt for ball 2. once again, this is going to be the final game of the tournament for the Del Valle Cardinals, as they're looking to complete their four-game run, 4-0. And right now it's looking pretty good as they are leading 8-1 here in the bottom half of the first inning. Bears at the plate, swinging at the 2-0 pitch back into the backstop for strike number 1. As for you Bastrop Bear fans, they're going to be back on the diamond at 2 p.m. for back-to-back games. Right now against Del Valle, trailing 8-1. And at 2 p.m., Bastrop Bears will be playing against the Highlanders of St. Andrews in game number 13 of the Lockhart Line Varsity Baseball Tournament. A 2-1 pitch is going to be back behind the batter, Hamilton. And that'll be 3 balls and 1 strike with 1 out. McClanahan at first base. One pitch on the way is going to be high for ball 4, and McClanahan will walk. And that'll bring up number 5, the right fielder, Austin Tabola, up to the plate. Bears now have 2 runners on the base pads. And I tell you what, big difference from last night to right now. It's a lot easier to see the numbers on the backside of the Bastrop Bears. It was kind of difficult with the lights on. First pitch swinging, line drive out to left field. It's going to find grass. All runners will advance from second to third, first to second, as Tabola gets on base with a hit. And that'll bring up number 11, Elijah Vaquera, the second baseman. McClanahan at third, Hamilton at second, and once again Tabola reaching base on a base hit to left field. Standing on first base, only 1 out. That ball's going to be hit to the shortstop, unable to hang on to it. 1 Bastrop Bear will score. And a wide throw to home almost scored a second run. As Vaquera is going to reach base on an error, but not before McClanahan scores. As Wyatt Hamilton's at third base, Tabola is at second, Vaquera at third, and that'll bring up number 21, Reed Kovar, the first baseman for the Bastrop Bears, as we got the sun breaking through the clouds right now. First pitch to Kovar is going to be ball 1 outside. One 1-0 pitch. And Kovar is going to look it straight in there for strike number 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And Kovar is going to be struck out looking, as Navarro is going to pick up his first strikeout of the game and of the inning. And that's going to bring up the designated hitter, number 9, Hayden Aston, who's batting in place of the pitcher, Ian Dildine. First pitch is going to be outside for ball 1. In the on-deck circle for the Bastrop Bears, the number 9 hitter, and playing catcher, Zach Lee, number 10. 1-0 pitch to Aston is going to be high for ball 2. with 2 out here in the bottom half of the second inning. Bastrop Bears threatening with bases loaded, trailing 8-2 after the Cardinals were able to put 8 runs across the plate on 4 hits. In the top half of the first, Bastrop Bears now have 2 outs with the bases loaded. We got Vaquera at first base, Tabola at second, and Hamilton at third for the Bastrop Bears. And Hayden Aston at the plate, number 9, the designated hitter. Ahead in the count right now, 2 balls to 2 balls, no strikes. Navarro on the mound for the Cardinals, swinging a miss for strike 1 on the 2-0 pitch. Aston now looking at a 2-1 count. Fastball that's going to catch the outside corner, and Navarro's going to even things up at 2 apiece. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs, bases loaded here in the bottom half of the first inning. And Navarro will strike the last 2 batters out to end the threat from the Bastrop Bears, but the Bears are able to put 2 runs across the plate, and that's how this first inning is going to end. Del Valle Cardinals 8, Bastrop Bears 2, and we're going to go and take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more baseball action here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Let Bryan Enterprises Family Entertainment be your one-stop shop for your party entertainment needs. If you're in need of balloon twisters, face painters, or bounce houses, just give them a call at 512-846-3334. If you're looking to rent a mascot costume or to hire a children's performer to appear as a superhero, princess, or one of their 85 other merry mascots, reach out to them. Bryan Enterprises Family Entertainment has been entertaining families in Caldwell County for 2 decades. Bozo the Hozo, the Christian Clown, the first entertainer for the company, has entertained thousands at the Lockhart Chisholm Trail Roundup Parade over the years. Family entertainment and family engagement are 2 phrases that are a part of Bryan Enterprises' core values. Whether it's motivational speaking at school assemblies, or writing children's books, or training personnel to engage fathers in the community, children and families are always at the heart of this organization. To find out more about Bryan Enterprises, feel free to check them out on social media or visit their website at bryant-enterprises.com.
And we are back here for the start of the second inning, as we had a long inning that took almost 40 minutes. As the Bastrop Bears were able to put 2 across the plate after giving up 8 to start the top half of the first inning. And we are back and ready for some more action. The pitcher for the Bastrop Bears is Ian Dildine, who steps back in. And stepping into the batter's box is going to be Joshua Lopez. That'll be his second time at the plate. He walked his first time up at the bat. Looking at the 0-1 pitch inside for ball 1. That'll even up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch is going to be a curveball in the dirt. And Navarro chimes in, who's that pitcher? Talking about Armando Navarro on the mound for the Cardinals, as Bodine falls back in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike to Joshua Lopez. And a big shout out from Emily Nicole Vasquez says, way to go, Mondo. struck out the last two batters of the bottom half of the first inning to end it. And right away, Dildine will walk the leadoff batter, Lopez, and that'll be his second walk of the game for Lopez, and that'll bring up Diego Sandoval, the number 5 hitter playing shortstop. And Sandoval also walked his first plate appearance. Ball's going to get past the catcher. That'll make the count 1-0 as Lopez advances to second base on the pass ball. As Zach Lee asked for a different baseball, letting the umpire know this ball's no good. Steven Pacheco chimes in, Banditos baseball. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching game number 12 here for the Lockhart Lions Varsity Baseball Tournament. As Sandoval looks at the 1-0 pitch down in the dirt for ball number 2. And what's been a long 2.5 days so far, we still have 2 more broadcasts to call to close things out for the Lockhart Lions Varsity Baseball Tournament. Right now in game number 12, Del Valle Cardinals up on the Bears 8-2. As the Cardinals are up batting right now, the 2-0 pitch, strike call right down the middle to Sandoval. And for the Del Valle Cardinals, this will be the last game of the tournament for them. They are currently 3-0 in tournament play. Bastrop Bears 2-0 have one more game to play. And Sandoval is going to call time. As the Bastrop Bears they do have a 2 p.m. game in game number 13 against the Highlanders of St. Andrews. So all you Bastrop Bear fans that are watching at home or from right field, you'll be able to catch all that action once again here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. The 2-1 pitch on the way from Dildine is going to be in the dirt for ball 3. And if you are watching from the right field, let me see you wave them hands out there. That way we could send the cops out. No, I'm just kidding. Want to thank y'all for tuning in as well. Little humor out there. 3 balls, 1 strike to the batter Sandoval. Dildine on the mound. He's recorded 1 strikeout so far. 3-1 pitch going to be swung on and missed by Sandoval. And that'll make the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Joshua Lopez, the lone Cardinal on the base pad, standing at second base. Joshua Lopez out there clapping it up. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Dildine with the delivery, swing and a grounder to the third baseman is going to get in and out of the glove. As Lopez is going to round third, they're going to hold him up. As Sandoval is going to reach base on an error. And Lopez is going to advance to third base on that error. And that's going to bring up number 8, David Mathiasen. I'm going to go ahead and say it for you. This is Thor's hammer that's coming up to the plate. Little nickname that he's been given. And with that mullet, he's got that Thor look on him. Which now I know why y'all call him Thor, as he steps up to the plate with nobody out. 2 runners on the base pad. Sandoval at first, Lopez at third. First pitch is going to be inside for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strike to Thor. And that one's going to be called ball on the outside. Just missing the corner. Speaking of corners, runners on the corner for the Cardinals. Sandoval at first, Lopez at third. 2-0 pitch to Thor. Dildine with the delivery. That's going to be a high breaking ball. Missing the strike zone. And Thor's going to be looking at dirty 30 is what I like to call it, 3-0. And you never swing at dirty 30 unless you're told to. As Thor steps into the batter's box, looking at dirty 30 is going to be strike call on the inside corner. And Mathiasen is looking at a 3-1 count. Great pitch by Dildine to get it in there. Catching that inside corner. Looking to battle his way back. Down in the count. 3 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. 2 runners on the base pads. The 3-1 pitch is going to be popped up. The catcher's going to go after it. Almost gets tripped up as he's trying to make the catch. And Mathiasen will stay at the plate. 3 balls, 2 strikes. You can see the catcher shaking his head. Zach Lee. Tough play to make. It was a short pop-up. Lee still has his gear. He's got to take off his helmet, turn around and look for it. And stumbled a little bit. 3-2 pitch on the way is going to be fouled back into the Cardinal dugout. Count will still remain 3 balls, 2 strikes. Lopez at third, Sandoval at first. And Thor with the drive fouling out of play. All right, 3 balls, 2 strikes once again as Dildine gets set with the delivery. And once again, deja vu as Thor fouls it back behind the backstop over the visitors' dugout where the Cardinals are sitting at. And again, that wind is whipping out towards straightaway center at about 15 miles an hour. 3-2 pitch is going to get away from the pitcher and the catcher. And Lopez is going to score easily from third. And Mathiasen will walk, and that'll bring up number 15, the catcher Jordan Rico, batting in the number 7 slot. As we're going to have a meeting at the mound, and it looks like we're going to be looking at a pitching change. We're going to be looking at a pitching change. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more action here on the Lockhart Lions Varsity Baseball Tournament on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Do you suffer pain or neck pain? Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic's mission is to provide hope, healing, and health to the people of Lockhart and the surrounding area through natural chiropractic care. Dr. Peterson has been voted Best Chiropractor for the last 9 years. Call Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic to begin your path to hope, healing, and health. You can find Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic at 731 South Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas. Or you can call for an appointment at 512-668-4163. If you're in need of mechanical care, take your vehicle to Car Care Automotive, located at 1313 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas. Owner and head mechanic Alex Juarez will give your vehicle the care it needs to get back on the road. Alex has over 30 years of mechanic work and is ASE certified. Whether your vehicle is gas or diesel, bring it to Car Care Automotive or call 512-668-4555 to schedule a visit. Mention that you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast and get a free oil change with your automotive repair.
All right, and we're back here after the pitching change. We're going to have number 20. Let me make sure I get his first name correct. Owen Boone on the mound for the Bastrop Bears, and that'll close the books on Ian Dildine. He will go 1 inning, striking out 1, walking 4, hits 2 batters, as the Cardinals put 9 on the board on 4 hits. And 1 error committed by the Bastrop Bears. Still waiting up to come up to bat. It's going to be number 15, the catcher, Jordan Rico. And he was that lone strikeout that Ian Dildine got here in the bottom half or top half of the first inning, as the Cardinals were able to bat around. Sent 12 batters up to the plate in that top half. Right now we're at the 4th batter with Jordan Rico and still no outs. Bases are loaded with Cardinals. Lopez at 3rd, Sandoval at 2nd, Mathiasen at 1st. As Jordan Rico gets set to step into the batter's box, and he'll be facing Owen Boone as he comes in place of Ian Dildine. First pitch, swing and a miss. Actually, there's 2 runners on the base pads. Lopez scored. That's correct. Sandoval will advance to 3rd base on the steal, and Mathiasen will be at 1st base. The score is 9-2 right now. Second pitch to Rico is going to be 1-1 count, making it a 1-1 count. Nobody out. 1-1, swinging at the 1-1 down to the 1st base, out to 2nd to get the lead, get the runner out. No chance for the comeback for the double play, as Sandoval is going to score the 10th run for the Cardinals. As we're going to have a courtesy runner coming in. That's going to be number 3, Jacob Lopez, coming in to run for Rico. And that'll bring up number 4, Pedro Gutierrez, up to the plate, who doubled his first time up at the bat. Lone runner on the base pad is going to be number 3, Lopez, running for Rico, Jordan Rico, the catcher. Swinging on the first pitch, going to foul it away for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is going to be way outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Only 1 out. And 1 runner on the base pad for the Cardinals. And that's Jacob Lopez, who's running for Rico, who reached on a fielder's choice. 1-1 pitch is going to be outside once again for ball 2. Boone on the mound. Runner goes from first to third. The throw down to second's not going to be in time. As Jacob Lopez slides in safely, the ball did get past the second baseman and was slowly rolling to center field. I think with Lopez's speed, he could have made it to third base, but holds up at second. 2-2's the count to the batter. And that's going to be swung on and lined out to the shortstop for the easy out. And that's Conley Bodine with the catch for out number 2. And that'll bring up in the 9th slot, playing right field, number 14, Benny the Jet Rodriguez, who was hit by a pitch and scored in the first inning. Looking at the first pitch, high and outside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way to Rodriguez is going to be low in the dirt for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch going to be fouled back to the backstop. And count will be 2 balls, 1 strike. As Rodriguez is at the plate, looking at the 2-1 pitch, high for ball 3. Courtesy runner Jacob Lopez on second base, running for Jordan Rico, who reached on a fielder's choice. And Rodriguez will get to first base. This time he'll earn it with a walk. And that'll bring up the top of the lineup, number 9, Roberto Velasquez, the second baseman. This will be his 3rd trip up to the plate in 2 innings. He grounded out to the shortstop, singled and scored in the same inning. Got the first pitch inside for ball 1. Mishandling of the baseball by the catcher, and runners would advance as Lopez slides in safely to third base. And Rodriguez trots over to second. One ball, no strikes to Velasquez. 2 outs. A line drive to the shortstop, trying to backhand it. Will get away from him. 1 run scores, another run's rounded third. And Velasquez will make it safely to first. Going to go ahead and give that young man a hit. And he will advance to second. 2 runs cross the plate for the Cardinals, and that'll make it 4 here in the top half of the second inning. Cardinals with a 10-run lead, 12-2. Boone on the mound for the Bastrop Bears now. First pitch inside for strike 1 to Adon Howard for his 3rd plate appearance. He's singled and scored twice in the top half of the first inning, and he's back here in the top half of the second. And instead of hitting the baseball, this time the baseball is going to hit him, and he's going to walk to get to first base on a hit by pitch. And that's going to load the bases up for the pitcher, Armando Navarro, who himself was hit by a pitch in the top half of the first inning before flying out. He did score in that stretch as well. And here it comes. This is the 9th batter stepping up to the plate for the Cardinals here in the top half of the second, batting around for the 2nd straight inning. Looking at the first pitch, curveball on the outside corner for strike one. Huge gust of wind, still going out towards straight center field. Yesterday, Armando Navarro put one hopper to the center field wall against the wind. That was about 10 miles an hour, swinging at the 0-1 pitch outside for strike number 2. To Navarro, 2 outs, bases loaded, or two runners on the base pad, excuse me. That's going to be inside for ball 1. Got Velasquez at second, Howard at first. Two outs, runners going. And the ball's going to get past the catcher as Velasquez is going to make his way to third base. And Howard will get to second. And that puts 2 runners in scoring position for Navarro, who started off with an 0-2 count, has battled his way back. 2 balls, 2 strikes, with 2 out here in the top half of the second. 2 runners in scoring position. A lot of 2s going on as the Cardinals lead 12-2. The 2-2 pitch going to be outside, and it'll make the count full. And in the on-deck circle is going to be number 7, Joshua Lopez. Should he come up to the plate, that'll be a second time in this inning. 3-2 pitch on the way is going to be swung on and fouled out of play. Andrea Flores chimes in. Let's go, Mondo. Bring him around. Looking for a first base hit in his third plate appearance. And Navarro is going to get caught looking for out number 3 and the first strikeout for Owen Boone as he comes in for Ian Dildine. And that'll do it for the Cardinals here in the top half of the second inning, but not before they put 4 more runs on the board and lead the Bastrop Bears 12-2 here in game number 12 of the Lockhart Lions Varsity Baseball Tournament here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more action here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
When confronted with an auto accident, life can't come to a screeching halt. That's why Chayos Paint and Body is devoted to making the repair process as smooth as possible with their state-of-the-art technology, frequent status updates, and a 24/7 customer service center to help you every step of the way. With our state-of-the-art body shop and paint facility, repairing your car is a breeze. We are fully equipped with a powerful frame-straightening bay, expansive body shop, and our semi-down, downdraft paint booth. Our automotive repair services include everything from oil changes, brake repair replacement, and suspension work to sophisticated mechanical repairs. Whatever your needs, we can offer premium service, affordable cost, and great customer service. These are just some of the differences that make Chayos Paint and Body the best choice for your car's recovery and automotive repair. If you're ready to lose weight fast, reach out to the Tim Torres Fitness Facebook page and chat with Tim. Tim has helped thousands of people all over the world in person and online through his mobile app and custom meal plans. So contact Tim Torres via Facebook and start losing weight today. Just look for Tim Torres Fitness on Facebook.
All right, and we're back here for the bottom half of the second as the Bastrop Bears come up to the plate for the second time. And we're going to be seeing for the first time number 10, Zach Lee, at the plate. And before we head back up to the top of the order, Navarro still on the mound for the Cardinals. First pitch is going to be in the dirt outside for ball 1. Bobby Velasquez chimes in. Go Del Valle. One old pitch going to catch the outside corner and even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike to Zach Lee, the catcher for the Bastrop Bears, batting in the number 9 slot. One pitch on the way. It's going to be in the dirt for ball 2. So leadoff batter in the bottom of the second looked at the 2-1 pitch, strike call right down the middle. And once again, the count will be evened up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Here in the bottom half of the second. Two pitch going to be low and outside for ball 3. Want to give a quick shout out to Kent Riddle, who's back at home checking us out, making sure we're sounding good, looking good, doing the QA for us, not only for us in this ball game, but he did the QA for the Lady Lions that played earlier in the daytime, who went down 9-1 in their last tournament game at Westwood. It was against Pflugerville Glen. And, of course, you're following the game along with us on the Kent Riddle Property scoreboard. By the way of sponsorship from Kent Riddle and Kent Riddle Properties. 2-2 pitch going to be swung on and missed for out number 1. And Navarro's 3rd strikeout. And that'll bring up the top of the order, number 7, Reagan Hibbs. And it looks like that's going to do it for Navarro. And coming up to pitch will be Chris Vasquez, as Navarro will go to the dugout. And we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Do you suffer with headaches, back pain, or neck pain? Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic's mission is to provide hope, healing, and health to the people of Lockhart and the surrounding area through natural chiropractic care. Dr. Peterson has been voted Best Chiropractor for the last 9 years. Call Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic to begin your path to hope, healing, and health. You can find Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic at 731 South Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas. Or you can call for an appointment at 512-668-4163.
And we're back here for game number 12 between the Del Valle Cardinals and the Bastrop Bears, as Cardinals are up with a 10-run spot. Del Valle 12, Bastrop 2. Velasquez will be taken out of the game. He finishes going 1 1/3 of an inning, striking out 3, walking 1 with 1 hit batsman, 2 runs off of 2 hits, and 1 error. As the books will be closed on Navarro, stepping in on the mound, into position on the pitcher's mound for the Del Valle Cardinals, going to be number 23, Chris Vasquez. Carmen Julia chimes in. Go Cardinals, watching from home. Let us know where home is at. Like I said, it's always great for me to know where all the fans are watching from. And a big shout out from Vanessa Navarro, says, way to go, son. He did an outstanding job on the mound once again. 3 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 hit batsmen, 2 runs on 2 hits. And the defense only committed 1 error in his time up on the mound. It is Chris Velasquez who gets the ball and will be doing the pitching duties. And Navarro is not done, as he'll be coming in to catch. And that'll put Jordan Rico on the bench. And there's one thing about Navarro. I never thought he was a pitcher, but he's one heck of a catcher as well, too. A great leader for the Del Valle Cardinals. It's going to be interesting to see where this young man's going to be going to play at the next level, because I know there will be a next level for Navarro, and it'll be somewhere. All right, so Chris Velasquez is going to be stepping up onto the pitcher's mound. The first batter he's going to be facing is Reagan Hibbs. First pitch swinging, flying out down the left side to the third baseman. Getting up underneath it, making the catch for out number 2. And Orlando Navarro chimes in. He's going to be playing at Rogers State University, so congratulations to Armando Navarro. And I know if he continues at this pace, there's going to be another level to his baseball career. Up to bat is going to be Conley Bodine. Got hit by a pitch and scored his last time up at the plate. Looks at the first pitch for ball 1. Velasquez delivers a huge breaking ball for strike number 1. It'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. And Crystal Montoya says Del Valle love from Arizona. A 1-1 pitch going to be swung on a miss for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the bottom half of the second inning. A swing and a drive to left center field, and that's going to find some space out there as it's going to make its way to the wall. Bodine's rounding first, heading to second, and he'll be in with a stand-up double. And that'll bring up number 1, Mason McClanahan. Big hit to keep this inning going from Bodine. Navarro goes out there, talks to his pitcher, Chris Vasquez, and tells him, don't worry about it, we got this. Just keep throwing the ball. Anthony Hood is from Del Valle, Texas. Lives in Austin, Texas. From Del Valle, lives in Austin, Texas. Thank you for tuning in. And it looks like there's going to be a little issue at second base. As Bodine stretching his leg out. Of course, Bodine did take a foul ball off his knee earlier in his first at-bat in the bottom half of the first inning. And then on the very next pitch was hit in the backside. I'm pretty sure the coach asked if he wanted a courtesy runner, and if Bodine's this tough, I know he said no way. First pitch swing and foul. Navarro's tracking it down, and it'll be off the backstop for strike number 1. Tell you, we got some tough ballers out here. As McClanahan fouls one back for strike 1, and it'll be 0-1. Emily Nicole Vasquez says, let's go, Chris Vasquez. And 0-1 pitch is going to be outside for ball 1. So 1-1 is going to be the count with 2 outs. Bodine at second base for the Bears, who got there on a stand-up double on a line drive to left center field. A 1-1 pitch going to be high and outside for ball 2. As Mason McClanahan, there you go, number 1, playing left field for the Bears. Looking at the 2-1 pitch for ball 3. Velasquez finds himself behind in the count, 3-1. And that one's going to be fouled back to the backstop right here in front of us. And the count will be full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bodine on second base after the stand-up double to left center field. Cardinals leading 12-2 here in the bottom half of the second inning. Vasquez looking to get out of here without giving up a run. And that one's going to be fouled back off of the end of the bat of McClanahan. And we will redo the full count. The 3-2 pitch on the way. Curveball right in there for a strike 3 call. And McClanahan's going to go down looking. And that'll be the first strikeout for Velasquez, and that'll do it for the bottom half of the second inning. And we're going to go and take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more action here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
When confronted with an auto accident, life can't come to a screeching halt. That's why Chayos Paint and Body is devoted to making the repair process as smooth as possible with their state-of-the-art technology, frequent status updates, and a 24/7 customer service center to help you every step of the way. With our state-of-the-art body shop and paint facility, repairing your car is a breeze. We are fully equipped with a powerful frame-straightening bay, expansive body shop, and our semi-down, downdraft paint booth. Our automotive repair services include everything from oil changes, brake repair replacement, and suspension work to sophisticated mechanical repairs. Whatever your needs, we can offer premium service, affordable cost, and great customer service. These are just some of the differences that make Chayos Paint and Body the best choice for your car's recovery and automotive repair.
And we are back here for the top half of the third inning as the Del Valle Cardinals lead the Bastrop Bears 12-2. Couple of shout outs to Anthony Hood. It says his 32nd birthday was this past Saturday, February 20th. Happy belated birthday to you. And Emily Nicole Vasquez says, way to go, boy. Chris Vasquez with the strikeout to end the bottom half of the second inning. And that puts us here on the top of the third. Del Valle 12, Bastrop Bears 2. Leading off for the Del Valle Cardinals is going to be the third baseman, number 7, Joshua Lopez. And still on the mound for the Bastrop Bears, it's going to be number 20, Owen Boone, who struck out Armando Navarro to end the second inning as the Cardinals were able to bat around for the second time. Orlando Navarro chimes in. Navarro clan watching from Georgetown, Texas at Armando's little sister's tournament, Ball Live. And thank you, Sergeant Lions Pride. Well, you're welcome, Mr. Navarro, and thank you for tuning in. It's a pleasure for me to bring all the baseball action for the Lockhart Lions Varsity Baseball Tournament to all you fans that are out there that can't make it here because of the COVID restrictions. No fans are allowed in the stands, but we see some fans on the left side, left field fence, right field fence. But all those that couldn't make it out here today, I'm pleased to bring the game to you. One of my biggest mottos is if you can't make it to the game, let us take the game to you as we get into the action. First pitch swinging from Josh Lopez. It's going to be swing and a miss for strike 1 as Boone is still on the mound for the Bastrop Bears. And let us know, Mr. Navarro, what game you're watching there in Georgetown, Texas, so I can give Armando's little sister a shout-out as well, too. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count to the batter, Joshua Lopez. Swinging a dribbler down the left side. Scooped up by the third base coach out to the pitcher, and that's going to be foul for strike 2. Had to put a little bit of excitement into that one. So it's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's going to be a curveball in the dirt for ball 2. So Joshua Lopez evens up the count. Looking at that second ball, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lopez, the first batter up at the plate here for the top half of the third inning. This game started at 11:30, and we are almost an hour and a half into the game, and only in the top half of the third. A lot of action so far in the first two innings. 2-2 pitch is going to be way outside for ball 3. Three-two pitch on the way is going to be swung on and hit down to third base. Nice stop by the third baseman, out to first for out number 1. And great job by the third baseman for the Bastrop Bears, Wyatt Hamilton. And also a great job by Mason McClanahan being able to reach up there and make the catch from third for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Diego Sandoval, who walked at his first plate appearance in the first inning and scored. Reached on an error in the second inning and scored. And this is his third plate appearance here in the top half of the third inning. Looking at the first pitch, low and outside for ball 1. Great defensive play by the third baseman, Hamilton. Snagging that line drive grounder. Catching it on the hop and making the throw to first base. The 1-0 pitch going to be right in there for strike 1, so it'll be a 1-1 to count. A 1-1 pitch going to be a curveball in the dirt. And Sandoval is going to be looking at a 2-1 count. And it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter in the on-deck circle. Batting for Thor is going to be number 11. That's going to be a high pop-up to the shortstop. And underneath it to make the catch will be Bodine for out number 2. And we're going to have a pinch hitter for Thor as number 11, Drew Liao steps up to the plate. So pinch hitting for David Mathieson will be Drew Liao, batting with 2 outs. Owen Boone doing a great job since he came in for relief for Ian Dildine. Getting the 2 first batters to ground out and fly out. And right away, he's behind on the count to Liao. 2 balls, no strikes. Two-0 pitch on the way. It's going to be called strike right down the middle. And Liao is going to be looking at a 2-1 count. 2 outs. Nobody on the base path for the Cardinals. This will be a big inning for the Bastrop Bears to keep the Cardinals scoreless after they put 8 in the top half of the first and 4 in the top half of the second. Line driver just over the shortstop's head of Bodine, and Liao will reach base with a hit, and that'll bring up number 15. Excuse me, that's going to bring up the pitcher, number 23, Chris Vasquez, as he's going to be batting in the number 7 slot for Jordan Rico. With a runner on first base, Liao with 2 outs. Looking at the first pitch inside in the dirt. Count will be 1 ball, no strikes. And in the on-deck circle is going to be number 4, Pedro Gutierrez, as Vasquez swing and a miss on the 1-0 pitch. And that'll make the count 1 ball, 1 strike. With 2 outs, Liao on first base with a single to left center field. 1-1 pitch is going to be a curveball in the dirt. And you could see the wind whipping around as the hat flew off of Owen Boone as he made the pitch. Stiff wind going out there to straightaway center field after 2 days of the wind coming in from the north, blowing out to the south. Now line driver back to the third baseman, in and out of the glove, but in time for Wyatt Hamilton to recover and make the throw over to first base to get the third and final out of the top half of the third inning. And 2 great plays by Hamilton. And the inning ends with no runs for the Del Valle Cardinals. They still lead the Bastrop Bears 12-2. And we're going to go and keep it right here for a quick minute as Orlando Navarro chimes in. They are watching Illusions Premier 08 Parscal. Out here with Adon's number 21 little sister Amani Howard with Athletics Mercado, their future cards. So thank you for tuning in and letting us know so we could get those shout-outs, Mr. Navarro. And we're going to go and take a quick timeout as Vasquez makes his way to the pitcher's mound. He's going to be back in there once again. And we're going to run a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with some more Del Valle Cardinal and Bastrop Bears action here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Hazelet Drilling Incorporated are proud supporters of the community by sponsoring youth league programs, T-Ball Express, Boys Junior League, Boys Coach Pitch, and Girls Coach Pitch teams. Established in 1978 by George Hazelet, Hazelet Drilling Incorporated was formed to provide quality water drilling service to farms and surrounding ranches. As the company grew, so did the spectrum of services to meet the growing needs of customers. Today, Hazelet Drilling is the leading water well, oil, and gas drilling company known for quality work and one-on-one customer service. Hazelet Drilling and Supply is located at 915 Old McMahon Road in Lockhart, Texas. Or you can call 512-398-6682.
And we're back here for the bottom half of the fourth inning. Want to give a shout out to our main sponsor, Recon Athlete. You could go to their Facebook page. They got 3 live shows every week. You can catch the Chris Sanchez and the Kids show on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. and 10:30 a.m. on Saturday mornings. And then you could catch the Paul Rodriguez show every weekday starting at 7 p.m. You could catch his show on the Paul Rodriguez YouTube channel. You can go to Lions Pride Sports Broadcast and find the links to all 3 of those shows. I want to thank them for their main sponsorship for the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast. As the 0-1 pitch is going to be swung on by number 22, Wyatt Hamilton. He's going to fly out to left field. I'll tell you what, Hamilton had a heck of a top half of the third inning defensively. Did an outstanding job. Flying out to left field for the first out of the inning. Of course, Recon Athlete's a big supporter of Texas high school sports. And it looks like that's going to close the book on Vasquez. As there's going to be a pitching change, and we're going to go and take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more baseball action here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Let Bryan Enterprises Family Entertainment be your one-stop shop for your party entertainment needs. If you're in need of balloon twisters, face painters, or bounce houses, just give them a call at 512-846-3334. If you're looking to rent a mascot costume or to hire a children's performer to appear as a superhero, princess, or one of their 85 other merry mascots, reach out to them. Bryan Enterprises Family Entertainment has been entertaining families in Caldwell County for 2 decades. Bozo the Hozo, the Christian clown, the first entertainer for the company, has entertained thousands at the Lockhart Chisholm Trail Roundup Parade over the years. Family entertainment and family engagement are two phrases that are a part of Bryan Enterprises' core values. Whether it's motivational speaking at school assemblies, or writing children's books, or training personnel to engage fathers in the community, children and families are always at the heart of this organization. To find out more about Bryan Enterprises, feel free to check them out on social media or visit their website at bryant-enterprises.com.
All right, well, they're going to close the books on Chris Vasquez, who faced 5 batters, striking out 2, allowed 1 hit, no walks, no runs. As Diego Sandoval is going to be stepping up to the mound for the Cardinals with a 12-2 lead with 1 out here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. And we're about 28 minutes away from hitting the 2-hour time limit as they have put on for each game here for the Lockhart Lions Varsity Baseball Tournament. The Cardinals with a 10-run lead, 12-2. As Navarro goes out there to talk to his pitcher. And stepping up into the plate is going to be number 5, Austin Tabola. His first time up to bat in the bottom half of the 1st inning. He reached base on a hit, but was left stranded after Navarro struck out the last 2 batters, Kovar and Aston, to end the 1st inning. Navarro is now behind the plate at catcher. Sandoval with his first pitch on the way. That's going to be called strike 1. So far, only 1 out. Here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning, as the Cardinals were kept scoreless in the top half of the 3rd. 0-1 pitch is going to be a curveball in the dirt. The Cardinals did score 8 in the top half of the 1st and 4 in the top half of the 2nd. But once again, we're kept scoreless in the top half of the 3rd, still with a 10-run lead, 12-2 over the Bastrop Bears, who are batting in their bottom portion of the 3rd inning. Tabola at the plate with 1 out, looking at the 1-1 pitch inside for ball 2. The 2-1 pitch going to be outside in the dirt from Sandoval. He finds himself behind to his first batter. It'll be 3 balls, 1 strike. Nobody on the base paths for the Bears. Only 1 out here in the bottom half of the 3rd, and that was a fly out to left field by Wyatt Hamilton. 3-1 pitch going to be outside for ball 4, and Tabola will get on base on a walk. And speaking of Hamilton, Hamilton had an outstanding top half of the 3rd inning defensively. Recording 2 ground outs. One from Joshua Lopez and one from Chris Vasquez to end the top half of the 3rd. Quick pitch out to first base, and Tabola's going to get back in time. As Drew Liao is at first base now for the Cardinals. First pitch to Vaquera is going to be high for ball 1. Vaquera reached base on an error in the 1st inning, but was left stranded to end the inning. 1-0 pitch going to be outside for ball 2. Vaquera was able to hold on to the swing. A swing and a drive to center field, and the center fielder's going back, and he'll make the catch. And Tabola's not going to make an attempt to tag up at first, and will remain at the bag with 2 outs. Vaquera with a deep fly to center field. And that'll be out number 2. And Maria Gomez chimes in, watching from San Marcos, Texas at Pedro Gutierrez's Little Brother Tournament with 12 under Young Guns, number 77. Thank you for tuning in and watching today's contest here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. A chopper fly off the fist down to the first baseman, Leal, and he'll make the out to end the bottom half of the 3rd inning. And the Del Valle Cardinals will head to their top half of the 4th, leading 12-2 here in game number 12 of the Lockhart Lions Varsity Baseball Tournament here in Lockhart, Texas, right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Of course, this is going to be Del Valle's last game of the tournament. Currently, they're sitting at 3-0, looking to make their way back to Del Valle undefeated here in the Lockhart Lions Varsity Baseball Tournament, while the Bastrop Bears try to remain unbeaten themselves as they come into this game 2-0. After defeating Lockhart last night 9-2, and then beating the Vikings of Austin Navarro in day number 1, and during game number 3, they defeated the Vikings 11-5. As for the Del Valle Cardinals, they started off defeating the Manor Mustangs on Thursday morning 22-0, or 22-0 before coming back on Friday morning to defeat the Lockhart Lions 4-2, and then to hand Hyde Park their second loss of the tournament, 12-5. And here they are, leading 12-2 here in game number 12 against the Bastrop Bears. And the Bastrop Bears will have back-to-back games going on today, as we are about 22 minutes away from this game being called. Of course, the Bastrop Bears will have final at-bat. But then the Bears will be right back in action at 2 p.m. to take on the Highlanders of St. Andrews in game number 13. And for the final game of the tournament, game number 14 and broadcast number 14 here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, it'll be the St. Andrews Highlanders playing in back-to-back games at 4:30 p.m., taking on the home team, the Lockhart Lions, to close things out for the weekend. And I'm going to be looking to go home and sleep for the rest of the weekend, but not before I get to watch my UFC event tonight, as I'm a big MMA fan. But that'll be the end of my day as well. And once again, we do want to give a shout out to all you Cardinal fans and Bastrop Bear fans that are tuning in and watching the broadcast right now. Want to thank y'all for the support that y'all show for y'all's teams, and wish y'all the best of luck throughout the season. But right now, we still got some more baseball to play. Here in the top half of the 4th inning, stepping up to the plate is going to be number 4, Pedro Gutierrez, who doubled his first time and then flew out to the shortstop, swinging at the first pitch for strike 1. One pitch on the way is going to be swung on towards left field, and the left fielder is going to be right up underneath it to make the out, and that's going to be Reed Kovar with the put out. And that'll bring up number 14, Benny the Jet Rodriguez, up to the plate. He was hit by pitch in his first plate appearance and walked it his second time. Scored both times. And looking at the first pitch, outside for ball 1. And Juanita Kalunga Knox says, thank you for streaming Go Cardinals. Her nephew is Adon Howard. And he will be the 4th batter in this inning should we get that far. Right now, Ben Rodriguez is looking at a 2-0 count with 1 out. Swinging on the 2-0 pitch, fouling it back to the backstop for strike number 1. Boone still on the mound, delivers a 2-1 pitch, low and in the dirt for ball 3. And 1-0 3-1 pitch on the way. That's not going to catch the corner, and Rodriguez will find his way on the base pads for the third time without registering a hit other than getting hit by the pitch in the first inning. And that'll bring us up to the top of the order with number 9, Roberto Velasquez. Actually, we're going to have a pinch hitter coming in, and that'll be number 17, Brandon Lotta, stepping up to the plate. Brandon Lotta steps up to the plate for the first time. Looking at the first pitch outside for ball 1. Cindy Dirk Schneider Lee says, "Go Bears." Shout out to number 10 from Mom and Dad. And number 10 is Zach Lee, the catcher for the Bears. Has done a good job behind the plate today, so you got to be proud of your boy out there today. And speaking of boys, I got my son who's walking up the steps, coming into the press box. Plays on the junior varsity team for the Lockhart Lions, as Boone's going to be called for a balk. And Rodriguez will make his way to second as the umpire's discussing it with Boone to let him know what he did wrong and what he saw. And great job by the umpire. Not only umpiring, but teaching as well. As Boone is back up on the mound, 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at second base. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And once again, Brandon Lotta pinch hitting for Roberto Velasquez, who went 2 for 3, grounding out to the shortstop. And then coming back up again in the top half of the first inning, getting on base with a single and scoring, and getting on with another base hit in the second inning. And Roberto Velasquez will take a break for the rest of this game as Lotta steps into the batter's box for him. Looking at the 1-1 pitch, high for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out here in the top half of the fourth inning. A swing and a drive, and beautiful catch by the second baseman. And that's going to be Elijah Vaquero with the with the stabbing catch. And that'll be a line out to the second baseman for Velasquez, and that'll make the second out of the inning. And great job, because with Rodriguez on the bag, he could have been making it all the way around had that ball gone past the second baseman. As the ball gets past the catcher, Rodriguez is going to advance to third base. And at the plate for the Cardinals is going to be another pinch hitter, number 13. Andrew Martin Cardona, and he's going to be batting for Aiden Howard. And he looks at the 1-0 pitch, strike call right down the middle. As Aiden Howard went 2 for 2 with 2 base hits in the first inning, scoring both times, and then he got hit by the pitch in the second inning. So big day for Howard. Swing and a miss on the 1-1 pitch, and it'll make it 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Rodriguez at third base in scoring position. The 1-2 pitch is going to be low and in the dirt. Great job by the catcher, Zach Lee, to drop down. Once again, great job by Zach Lee dropping down to keep that ball in front of him and keep Rodriguez at third base, who does have the speed to score should the ball get to the backstop. 2-2 pitch is going to be swung on and hit to the shortstop to Bodine. Bodine with the throw down to first. First baseman's not going to be able to scoop it up. Rodriguez will score. Cardona will get to first on an error. And will advance to second on a throwing error. And that's going to bring up batting for Armando Navarro is going to be Phillips. Ashner Martin Phillips. So he steps up to the plate for the first time today. Fouling one back to the backstop, and that'll make it an 0-1 count. Del Valle able to put one more run across the plate. 13-2 now is the score. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And should Phillips get on base, we're going to have another pinch hitter. Pinch hitter for Joshua Lopez would be number 19, Don Bermejo. And swing and a miss for strike number 3 and out number 3. And that'll be Owen Boone's second strikeout since he's come in for relief for Ian Dildine. And that's going to do it for the top half of the 4th inning, as the Cardinals are able to put one more run across the plate and extend their lead 13-2. As the Bastrop Bears are going to be coming up on their bottom half of the 4th inning. And we're going to take a quick timeout as your Del Valle Cardinals lead the Bastrop Bears 13-2 here in game number 12 for the Lockhart Lions Varsity Baseball Tournament right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
If you're in need of mechanical care, take your vehicle to Car Care Automotive, located at 1313 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas. Owner and head mechanic Alex Juarez will give your vehicle the care it needs to get back on the road. Alex has over 30 years of mechanic work and is ASE certified. Whether your vehicle is gas or diesel, bring it to Car Care Automotive or call 512-668-4555 to schedule a visit. Mention that you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast and get a free oil change with your automotive repair. Detail. Located 1 block from beautiful downtown Lockhart, Texas, at 301 South Main Street. At Vest Auto Detail, they offer window tinting, paint correction, ceramic coating, and are considered the best in Caldwell County. When it comes to auto detailing, if you want the best, just book with Vest. Vest Auto Detail. Call 512-227-1511 to schedule your vehicle for a visit.
And we're back here for the bottom half of the 4th inning, as we got about 11 minutes left before the 2-hour time limit comes to an end. Do want to give a quick shout out. Missed it going into the break, and it was Tina. Shout out from Tina Martin. Says go Asher. Says Mama loves you. And she's talking about one Asher Martin Phillips, who ended the top half of the 4th inning with a strikeout. Stepping into the batter's box for the Bastrop Bears. As soon as I get the number, I'll let you know. Is Sandoval still on the mound for the Cardinals? It looks like Hayden Aston at the plate. Struck out his first time up at the bat. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And Aston will be looking at a 1-1 count. Swing and a miss for strike 2. That was way high and outside. And Aston knows that. Pounding the bat against the brim of his helmet. 1-2 pitch going to be outside as Sandoval's trying to catch Aston, swinging at that outside pitch. Nothing doing as Aston learned his lesson the first time and held back, and looking at a 2-ball, 2-strike count now. Great job by the batter to make the adjustment and hold off on the pitch. Swinging once again at an outside pitch, and that'll be strike 3. And that'll be Sandoval's first strikeout of the game since he's came in for relief. And that'll bring up pinch hitter number 2 for the Bastrop Bears, and that'll be Luke Williams. And he's going to be pinch hitting for his number 10, Zach Lee. With one out here in the bottom half of the 4th. First pitch to Luke Williams is going to be called strike on the inside. 0-1 the count. Looking at the 0-1 pitch, low and outside for ball 1. One ball, one strike, one out. Sandoval with the delivery and the drive towards right field. That's going to find its way in fair territory. As Luke Williams is going to get on with a base hit, and that'll bring us up to the top of the order. Number 7, Reagan Hibbs. Once again, Reagan Hibbs did an outstanding job last night against the home team, Lockhart Lions, striking out 11 and getting the victory 9-2. So Hibbs steps up into the batter's box with a runner on first base. Looks at the first pitch outside for ball 1. Williams is at first base. Lone runner for the Bastrop Bears. Grounder to the first baseman is going to bobble it. Picks it up out to Sandoval, down to first base in time for the out. Williams will advance to second. Very close play at first base. As Navarro calls a timeout, and out comes the coach for the Cardinals, and that's going to do it for Sandoval. As Navarro gives his first baseman a high five. And while they have their pitch and change, we're going to go and take a quick timeout too. And you're watching the Lockhart Lions Varsity Baseball Tournament of game number 12 between the Del Valle Cardinals and the Bastrop Bears. The Cardinals lead 13-2 in the bottom half of the 4th inning. And we'll be right back here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
When confronted with an auto accident, life can't come to a screeching halt. That's why Chios Paint and Body is devoted to making the repair process as smooth as possible with their state-of-the-art technology, frequent status updates, and a 24/7 customer service center to help you every step of the way. With our state-of-the-art body shop and paint facility, repairing your car is a breeze. We are fully equipped with a powerful frame straightening bay, expansive body shop, and our semi-down downdraft paint booth. Our automotive repair services include everything from oil changes, brake repair replacement, and suspension work to sophisticated mechanical repairs. Whatever your needs, we can offer premium service, affordable cost, and great customer service. These are just some of the differences that make Chios Paint and Body the best choice for your car's recovery and automotive repair.
All right, and we are back as the books are closed on Sandoval with 1 strikeout. No runs on 1 hit. And that'll bring up number 12, Diego Mendez, who will be coming in to close things out. the left-hander for the Cardinals stepping up. David Mendez chimes in. Let's go, kid. Go to work. Swinging a miss on the first pitch. And that's going to be Conley Bodine up at the plate. He was hit by a pitch in the first inning and scored. And then hit a double in the second inning. There is a runner on second base. And his name is Luke Owens. Came in to pitch hit for Zach Lee and got on with the base hit. One ball, one strike. Outside for ball two, and Navarro looks at Diego Mendez. Tell him, calm down, kid. Orlando Navarro chimes in once again. Close it out, D. 2 balls, 1 strike, 10-run lead. Or 11-run lead for the Cardinals. Swinging a miss for strike 2. And that'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes. To the batter, Bodine. And he is up to plate for his 3rd time. I want to remind you Bastrop fans that Bastrop does have one more game coming up at the conclusion of this one, as they're going to be going up against the St. Andrew Highlanders. 2-2 pitch swing and a strikeout to end the game. And Diego Mendez comes in just to face one batter and ends it. And that'll do it, as the Del Valle Cardinals will finish out the Lockhart Lions Varsity Baseball Tournament going 4-0. And the Bastrop Bears dropped their first game. But they'll be looking to bounce back against the Hyde Park Highlanders in game number 13. That's going to be starting up here right around 2 p.m. So you're going to want to catch all that live action right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. A couple of more shout-outs before I go. Orlando Navarro, been waiting to see this pitcher-catcher combo. And you just saw it as Mr. Diego Mendez comes in to close things out. And I want to thank all you Cardinal fans that tuned in and watched the broadcast throughout the weekend. And I want to wish you Cardinal fans and the Cardinals baseball team the best of luck throughout the rest of the season. Stay safe out there. And once again, like I always say, or let's go real quick, Del Valle with the victory, 13-2, and we're going to close things out now. But like I always say, at the end of every broadcast, you can take the line out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions, and congratulations, Cardinals, and have a great season.
Thank you for listening to tonight's Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And remember, you can take the lion out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions!